Welcome to the Sacred Sage. Well, I thought I must do something different this time, and I'll tell you the reason why. Since yesterday night, and I know it is the whole realization and the turmoil that I've been going through since yesterday night is because of the Venus shift. Venus is now in Libra, and I think the effect of it is going to stay in our life for about 18 months. The whole transit period of Venus in Libra, and during the course of her journey, it's going to be something significant in our twin soul journeys. Now, for each one who has believed that you have a twin soul, and whether you are already connected or you're waiting for one, you know that the last few months and years have been quite tormenting. Tormenting because in the 3D world, we don't really understand why is it getting so difficult. Every time you thought something's getting resolved, something else went for a toss. And I think the whole back and forth and the weight and the craving, it's all been taking a toll. And now that Venus has shifted and Jupiter has already made its shift, life is only going to get better. The path will be clear. And I know it's difficult to believe because we've all gone through so much that to even imagine that it's going to be an easy ride from here on is slightly difficult. Now, when I say easy, I'm not saying that it's going to be something that will transform overnight. All that I'm trying to tell you is that, yes, you were supposed to learn a few lessons. Your twin soul was supposed to learn a few lessons, whether it was about the third party or it was about being in karmic relationships or situation, which could help both of you evolve into the twin soul energy of giving and loving selflessly. I think that had to happen for you to increase your vibration. It's not always about life and the universe being cruel and you getting your lessons right or wrong and then being punished. A lot of people think like that. No, it's not like that. The universe doesn't come to punish you. The universe always says that if you learned your lessons right, and if you could reclaim the power and the wisdom of your divine soul energy, then everything that you want can manifest. And don't forget that your twin soul is just a mirror reflection of who you are. So if they've been difficult and that's what you think, then there is a part of you that is actually unhealed or has not evolved to the state of being in perfect divine union. And that is the reason why you have to go through these experiences so that you can change your vibration. Now, with all the wisdom of the lessons that you've learned in the past months and years, you're now moving into a period where Venus in Libra and Jupiter in Sagittarius together collectively, in conjunction with Saturn, who's the karmic master, will now finally show you the way. Now, it could mean different things for different people. For example, maybe you thought somebody is your twin soul, and it is quite possible that the revelations come across in a way where you realize that maybe he or she wasn't the twin soul. Maybe you meet someone new, only if you're ready for it. I'm not saying that you should leave the relationship that you're in. I'm just saying this is a general reading. So stay there, watch, observe, learn, evolve, apply. All of the wisdom that you have, use it to your advantage as you walk forward in the twin soul journey. So yeah, it is also possible that you were with somebody or you're still with someone and the relationship has been this bumpy ride. Maybe you have been struggling to make it perfect. Maybe you were the only one making all the effort to somehow ensure that something about it comes back on track, where you've been waiting for them to realize that, oh my God, he or she is my soulmate. What have I been doing? Maybe you've just been craving for them to come to you and be in this divine union, and it's not been happening. It is possible that you're quite exhausted and tired. It is also possible that you're feeling extremely hopeless about it and you don't know what to do with it. All I'm trying to tell you is that life is about to change and you got to prepare yourself for the change. And that is why we are doing these special readings at the Sacred Sage for each one of you to understand your own twin soul journey. It'll help you understand yourself better, and it will also help you understand your twin soul. It's possible that they are not so evolved as you are. The reason why they're not watching this reading and you're watching this reading is because you are more evolved. You understand the whole energy dynamics. And you've been learning your lessons. You've been patient. You've been kind and giving and nurturing. And you have accepted the fact that they also have to go through what they have to go through to be able to be in perfect union with you. And since you are the loving one, it's only fair for you to give it due share of time and wait for them to get to the level where they can be up to the mark. Not up to the mark in the 3D way, up to the mark spiritually, where their vibration matches with your vibration of spiritual evolution, and they can be ready for the perfect union. I know you have been waiting for this for a long, long time, but I must promise you that the energies are shifting. Whatever is love and whatever is twin soul for you, whoever is the twin soul for you, I do know that it will come to you. It's just a matter of time. And all the lessons that you learned to be so loving and kind, to be so selfless, to believe in the universe and its magic, all of that love and magic is going to come to you. So keep the faith and let's get started with your reading. Dear Libra, the twin soul journey message for you is that of forgiveness. Forgiveness is here for you now. Can you partake of it? Forgiveness of your own self for the times that you messed up, for the times that you didn't love, the times when you forgot to trust or tried to take over and decided against surrender. Forgiveness is here for you now, for the times when you couldn't forget or forgive what others did to you. Even if you really tried or really wanted to, you couldn't forgive. But now forgiveness is here. The Divine says she loves you. She's here for you now. Open your heart to the angel goddess of forgiveness and let her fill your heart. You are now free. This oracle brings you a message of the Divine to tell you that you're forgiven. You're worthy of forgiveness and are capable of great spiritual generosity in forgiving others. If there is a person that you cannot forgive, you are really just not forgiving yourself. Perhaps for being vulnerable, for not knowing better, for not listening to your own intuition. It's time to let that go and allow forgiveness that the Divine has to give you, to fill your heart, to set you free, and you just need to realize it. The cherry blossom knows when to blossom each year and never questions whether its beauty is enough. There is peace in knowing you always bloom well. Yet man spends a lifetime in wonder. Dear Libra, it's time for you to make a choice. There is a choice that you need to make. You're aware of it already, and it is coming to your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and just say yes. You have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive, and therefore be able to share so much more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as a part of cleansing your emotional waters as they receive so much more inflow from the divine ocean. Let the old layers arise to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in context of your own emotional waters is not so much at all when we compare it to the great ocean that it is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new. Something that you may serve all life for better. This oracle brings you the guidance that it is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, there is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into a vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. So do it now. It's your time to step up. Make your life easy on yourself and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now, the divine is calling you to play. Our lives are measured in choices we've made along the path we call living. Each compass point, a possibility, each step, an opportunity, seemingly random, each decision moves us inexorably in a direction both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing or the surrender of letting all unfold leads us to a place we started from when we made that first choice to be here again. There is the light field. You are very open to the other side. The wheel that separates worlds is very fine for you. For there is much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, including those of time and distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, do so through your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. If your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Those who have passed can be received fully and peacefully into light, and your love guides them home. The light is so close to you, dear beloved, that it surrounds you as a glow from within. The oracle brings you the guidance that you're connecting with a field of awareness that is real, and that you're protected by light as you do so now. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and that those who have passed on or will pass on in future will always be safely held in love. There is also confirmation that there is a real bond that connects you to your loved one, past, present, and future, that are beyond the confines of time and space. When I am in love, I am not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know, and when I am ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and I will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust to be our guide. The universe is guiding you to love, an awakening that will change your life forever. Dear Libra, get set ready for a new journey, a journey of love. Take care.